Hello, my name is Trish. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm just going to do a quick little dive into Luigi Mangione. He is the 26-year-old facing second-degree murder charges for the gunning down of this health CEO. Now, I'm not doing a reading on what happened or what the outcome is. I'm just really doing an energy reading today. Just want to see what is going on, his mindset, kind of what's going on with this case. It's a bit of a weird one. It's like you have a look at TikTok, and it's like over on Witch Talk, there's people putting protection spells over him and craziness. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what's going on with this, but I'm just curious, and I'm just going to let the cards do their first tap in here. I'm not sure if this is one I'll come back in, but it's just my curiosity here on what is going on with this case, this Luigi Mangione. Interesting cards. First of all, he is a stranger unknown, so the victim doesn't know him. I don't feel they have a personal connection because it says stranger not known to me when we're reading from the point of view of the victim. Now, the magician and the rituals, I feel, is connected to what I said with TikTok and Witch Talk and what's going on with people putting over. I actually saw one of the videos where they had the cauldron and they're putting all these things in for protection over him. So it's like, this is what I saw. So I think that's just what we're talking about. Now, when I saw the fight and the conflict card here, the argument, I feel like we're going to be in for a bit of a surprise when it comes to his defense. The lawyers, his defense lawyers. And I feel like they're searching devices. Right, this is what I'm picking up around here. The digital footprint and the web of lies. So somehow, to me, this feels like, in this case, there is a web of lies about this case. They're either covering up the digital connections, or they're putting out digital connections that are a web of lies. Okay, so there could be, and I feel it all comes back to clues and, right, so here, this is the clues card, hidden clues, so it's either hidden clues or breakthroughs related to technology, phones. We've got two phone cards, interactions with the phones, but somehow being a web of lies. What that's making me think is that something about this case is lies and not real. Then I see the card inside job taken out, sitting next to phone connections. There's no money on the table here. There's dark intention or dark motive related to a female energy that we're yet to find out about. Here on the cards, we've got a male energy and a female energy. I don't know. I don't think this is related to the person that phoned it in, that he was found in McDonald's. But somehow in this case, when it comes to his defense, there's something going on with a female here. His connection with a female, working with a female, connected to an inside job, inside person taken out, inside of the health industry, inside of... One of my questions actually was going to be, because he's placed next to P. Diddy, and the defense team are married, like, not defense team, the two lawyers of P. Diddy and Luigi Mangione, they're married. So I know there's that connection between the two cases, but I kind of thought, I wonder if he's being put in that jail for a reason. And then it says put on the inside to take someone out. So I don't know. I'm not sure. That's one way to read that card, that's for sure. It says inside job taken out, put on the inside to take someone out, or he'll be taken out on the inside. Could be another way to read that card. But there's definitely dark intentions or motives here. So clues around his the argument. That's why I'm drawing back into his legal team, and then I talk about they're being married. But something about this case, there's lies. There's either lies going to be coming out about it, planted information, lying about video evidence, photos on phones. Something about it's a lie. Now, I don't know if that's information that's already out in the public, released about the sightings of him. Might actually narrow that down further as a question, and might narrow this one down here as a question as well. So let's take these two and this one, and let's dive a little bit deeper into those two scenarios. Okay, first of all, we're starting here. Tell me more about this one here. So reading this one here, this card flicked out twice, which is wrong direction. Something now, what I was trying to decipher here with the inside job taken out, is he going to be taken out on the inside? Is that what it means? Is it been put in there to take someone out, or trying to get him out, or trying to get him on the inside? But a wrong direction twice came out. Something about this, something going on, either undercover or under the covers. Something related to underground tunnels, and something that has been orchestrated. Somebody orchestrated this, a ringmaster orchestrated this. Underground. Doesn't have to mean tunnels, it can mean like an underground ring, because we've got the ring here. Underground ring. Family connection. So I'm still trying to distinguish here if it's at all connected to P. Diddy. As I say that, it feels like, no, he wouldn't have known where he was going unless it was orchestrated that way. Strategy and planning. Like I just said, unaware of where he would end up. Restrained. Arrested. So unaware of where he would end up going when he was arrested. So was there strategies or planned? Was that planned outcome? As I say it doesn't feel right. Okay, the energy here is something going on underground, undercovers, behind the scenes, orchestrated. A ring, 2 rings, a group connection. This is family connection, but it could be like a fraternity as a family, some kind of ring as a family. It's like a connection in that way. Okay, was he working alone? These 2 cards fell out twice, that's why they kind of fell out in a funny way to the side, and I just left them to the side, then I put them back in and reshuffled and they came out again. So this is showing somebody carrying a heavy burden related to family situation, domestic violence or abuse of some sort, somehow connected to family, something going on with family. Now, an organised meeting. So this was an organised meeting. Okay, I'm just going to read through. Okay, this is about the restraint. His restraint or arrest is not as it seems. There's more to it. Something about being watched or being stalked, whether he was, Mangione was, or whether he's stalking the CEO. Then we've got something going on around DV or abuse, and a heavy burden being carried. An organised meeting. Now I want to pull these away for a second because I want to get a better tap in here, a clearer. Okay, the next question I'm going to ask is it somehow an inside job, undercover, why this person was taken out? So coming back to the victim here, let's look at this from the point of view of the victim, not Mangione, and show me why he was chosen. Inside job taken out. A planned strategy and planning. So what I'm really tapping into now is the energy of the victim instead of Mangione's energy. Now he says the shooter was not known to him, so he doesn't personally know Luigi Mangione, because again, twice this has come up. It came out in both sides of the reading that I'm doing. Okay, this is mask, not true face. So either he was wearing a mask so he couldn't see him properly, maybe because his face was cloaked, he couldn't see who he was. So from his perspective, he doesn't know who he is. He's unaware, because I think I read unaware. There we go, unaware. So unaware of the person. But it does say once again it's an inside job taken out. So, and we've had the undercover card with this case. Bit of strategy and planning with this case. I actually think this case is more high profile, much more high profile than just a random young person taking out a CEO. I feel there's something else here to do with this. Now it's saying that there's 2 crimes connected here with this case. So there's and I think the other crime could be connected somehow within the work or the health industry that he's in, the industry that he's in. There was some kind of suspicious activity going on his side, because I'm reading the energy now of the victim. Again, it's showing me a female figure somehow involved. There's a female connection here somehow. Both readings, both sides, we've had the female connection. Both readings we've had this one here, both readings we've had this one, and both readings we've had this one. So up here it says, so suspicious activity going on with this victim. And the 2 crimes, the crime being of him being gunned down, as well as something else was somehow connected. So he was connected to maybe some kind of, he was connected in some way to something. Maybe he knew something about somebody. There was some other crime he connected to this. Okay. He's in jail. Mangione's in jail because there's 2 crimes connected here relating to this card here. Inside job taken out or inside to take out. So these are connected. 2 crimes are connected. The victim was unaware of the perpetrator, but there was some kind of suspicious activity around here going on, and somehow a female involved twice that said that. Now, mask not true face, meaning couldn't see the face properly, couldn't see this person clear enough. This person was a stranger to them, but couldn't see their face very clear. Also could be not true face. This card always comes out for me when I say, was this sighting of a person, and it says it's not their face, it was a different face. So maybe some of the footage or the word of lies that I said in the last reading, that we're seeing this phone activity or going through web of lies, maybe some of the images we're seeing is not actually, there's lies around that somehow, whether that's perpetrator or victim connected, but the web of lies come up on the perpetrator side. So something here is not real. So something here is a different face, a different person. And actually, that's the two cards that I wanted to read on next, was the web of lies around the footage, or the digital footprint. The digital footprint being a web of lies. Interesting that it came up in that second spread, then that was going to be. So let's just do one final pull to see if there's anything else the cards want to reveal about this case. Again, we've got this cloaked, so this could just be Mangione in the hoodie. So something about the pictures where we're seeing him in a hoodie. Okay, a foolish activity, risk-taking, not true face. Again, masked, not true face, and again it's coming back to wearing a hoodie. The devil is a narcissistic, torture, rage. This person is in shackles, so it could just be the shackles element of that we're looking at. And we're talking about the crime and how he's facing a very harsh judgment. This is what this says, harsh sentence. So he's facing a very harsh penalty here, harsh judgment for this crime. It says crime of passion or desire. So this crime, he's receiving a very harsh sentence, or he's facing a harsh judgment or harsh sentence. He's shackled. Something about this is saying some element here is not true face. Masked or not true face. And here's the hoodie, but undercover. So there's a little bit more to this case than meets the eyes here. But I'm going to leave this one here. I just wanted to make this one a curiosity reading, just a quick little tap in to see what's going on. But it looks like this one actually has a little bit more to it. It doesn't look just straightforward to me. This looks like there's somehow another crime committed. There's a female figure connected to this somehow. The inside job taken out's come out twice, so that's really interesting. Like a ring or a racket underground, some kind of ring, some kind of two crimes connected. So there's a fair bit going on here with this case. It feels also to be bigger, like almost like an untouchable energy to it. Very interesting case, very interesting energy on this case. Thank you so much for joining me on this first tap in. There was no medium tap in, it was just a quick tap in with the cards to see what the energy of this reading is, or what the energy of this case is. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.